doesn't have his pretty face on today.
I don't have a pretty face. She has a pretty face, I don't.
Hi everyone.
Hey all, how you doing today?
Welcome to our channel. Subscribe.
Hit the, just do everything. Yeah, do all the stuff.
Yeah. And thank you for the new subscribers again.
Yes.
We appreciate every one of you.
Continually growing. Much appreciated.
Very
Thank
much
you.
appreciated. Yeah. So the coldest day we have this year.
And we're off on another adventure.
Yep.
So far this year.
So far.
Supposed to get a couple of degrees colder later on this week. Or no, tonight. Tonight.
Tonight?
Yes, tonight.
There you go.
Minus 24 Celsius tonight.
And what's the wind chill?
Ask me all the hard questions.
Up here, you gotta watch for the wind chill. We live on the prairies, and yeah, minus 24 with no wind is cold.
But you add a wind.
And then it could be twice as cold.
Yeah, because it's generally fill your rocks around here. It's generally fill your pockets with rocks so you don't blow away.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how much you've eaten.
No. You gotta hold with the rocks in. Boulders would be helping. Anyway.
We're off on another adventure.
Roll the intro.
So, where are we going? This away.
We're going east. First we gotta go north, and then we gotta go east, and then we gotta go south, and then it almost sounds like we gotta go a little bit east again. I don't know. This is new territory for us.
We're going north, and then east, and then kind of southeast.
Okay. Anyway.
You can't get there from here, but you gotta go this way. You gotta go there to get to there.
Yeah. We talked about crossing the ice on the river where the ferry is, but we're not sure how good that ice is yet.
Yeah, and the Department of Holidays does not monitor the thickness, so
it's kind of at your own risk.
Yeah, I guess they're too busy doing nothing else elsewhere.
Well, and we really don't want to get the boots wet on our truck.
Yeah. Our mucklucks are just fine the way they is without all that water on them.
Yeah. We're off to pick up a load of wood.
Firewood.
Dave needs some firewood to keep warm in his shop.
And I've discovered over the past couple of days that when the temperature starts going down, it gets cold in there fast. And I can't get it warm enough in there so I can take my coat off and work in my shirt sleeves, which is bonus. And the floor is even warm. And no insulation.
Yeah, no, we don't have insulation other than the pallets and the boards that are on top, and maybe whatever the mice have hauled in to make beds in it.
Yeah, there have not been a whole lot of mice in there, and the ones that were in there have evacuated because too much noise.
Yeah, too much noise. They don't like that. That's okay. They don't need to be in there.
Yep, that's right.
But we did have a cat go in there every once in a while over the past couple of winters.
Yeah, I've gone in there every now and again in the wintertime, and a cat has scuttled out.
I think it was hunting. It was good hunting grounds.
No, it had a bed made.
Oh, it had a bed.
It
stay
had a
warm.
bed made.
Okay.
It was a nice, quiet place
Yeah.
where nobody and nothing disturbed it. So
And every once in a while it got a meal.
every now and again, yes.
So that would have helped keep the host population down.
Yeah.
So that's okay. But the wind is blowing. It's blowing the
Yes, it is.
snow across the highway.
It was blowing a little bit at home, but it's picked up a little bit since we've come north.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, we're going to Vaughan. Around Vaughan, some places where we're going to go
Yeah.
pick up our firewood. But in order to get to Vaughan, which is just south of Edam, we have to go to Turtleford because we're not going to chance the river crossing at Paynton.
Yeah.
Being as how the ferry's been out for a long time already because of cold weather and yeah,
And ice.
and ice. Well, cold weather brings on ice. So.
Yeah. Yeah. And once it's been cold for quite a while, then people do go across the ice there. But yeah, we're not good a chance. We're not going to be the first ones.
Yeah,
Ice on a moving river is
there's chancy at the best of times.
yeah.
I've done that kind of crap before.
Yeah. And we don't have our buddy with us because he wasn't feeling too good and he's getting pretty old
It is pretty cold out there.
and it's too cold out. If something happened, it would be way too cold for him. So he'd best stay at home in the nice warm. And
Yeah.
he doesn't do well anymore in cold weather.
He just plain doesn't do well anymore.
No, he can sleep till noon.
Well,
Goes to bed at 9 o'clock, and I mean, if we don't, he sits there and tells us it's time for bed. And
well, he's starting to tell us it's bedtime already at 7:30, 8 o'clock.
I know. And then he finally goes waddling off to bed on his own, and he hasn't went out for his last walk.
And he gets real cranky when you get him up to go for his walk.
Yes, he really does not like to be got out of bed.
He drew blood on me not too long ago, and that's the first time ever he's gotten cranky with me.
Yeah, he's gotten cranky with me a few times and snipped at me, but never Dave. So, yeah, and it wasn't that he was being mean, it was just he did not want to leave his nice warm cozy bed. That's all there was to it.
Yep. And bedtime. Should have thought of this earlier.
Yep, it's like our fault.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But he's 15 going on 16, so we kind of baby him a little bit too.
Probably too much.
Probably. So when it gets too cold out, yeah, it's best he just stay home and sleep.
Yep.
Anyway, so we'll take pictures when we are loading up the wood.
Yeah, when we get to the interesting parts.
Yeah, when we get to the interesting parts, we'll edit a bunch of this stuff out and then you can watch all the good stuff.
Yes, yes.
Anyway, we got our load full of firewood.
Firewood. And a chopping block.
And a chopping block, too. Yeah. The gentleman's name was Robert.
Yep.
Lives just south of Vaughan, Saskatchewan. Which is just south of Edam, Saskatchewan.
Which is a little bit south of Turtleford, Saskatchewan. You notice there's a similarity in all this, right?
All in Saskatchewan. Just off of Highway 26.
Yeah.
So, it looks like decent firewood, so this is good.
Yeah, it's spruce, pine, tamarack.
Tamarack, I think, and
Well, I haven't seen tamarack trees grow as big as some of that stuff.
yeah, there's some fairly big
There's
chunks in there.
some spruce and pine and tamarack, and yeah, all them kinds of trees.
Yeah. And he had a loading belt, but with the ice it froze up and it wasn't working very well.
Yeah, the rollers were
Iced up.
all iced up. That's kind of, we had a rain here last week, rain and snow, and yeah, it was kind of nasty and miserable, so it froze a lot of things up, including the road. So
It made for
interesting times. So we hand loaded, and my beautiful bride stacked.
well, somebody had to do it.
Yeah, I tried for a while, but my back wouldn't let me do it.
Well, you got a lot further to bend than I do too.
Yeah, I know, your arms are longer than mine.
I know, they are. They totally are. And I'm built short, closer to the ground. What are you looking for?
Just make sure I was off that sensor, that light sensor.
Oh,
It's headlights. Now they're not.
okay. So,
I don't have that stuff turned on. Okay. That's okay, people. Just pushing buttons, getting things to work here
I'm
again.
just trying to figure out how to run this truck.
Well, I forgot that it had been turned off, and all this stuff turns off when you do that.
Yeah.
You just have to turn the buttons back on.
Yeah, there you go. So anyway, yeah. Now we're on our way home again. So it was too cold. I had tried to take video outside, had the camera all set up and everything, but the cold killed the battery real fast.
Yep,
So
cold will do that.
Didn't really get much taping done outside. So I had to walk around and take pictures after the fact. And I had to take a picture of the saw blade that they used because my dad had a lumber mill, and that's the size of blade, I think. Could have been a little bigger that he had in the mill. So
Close to anyhow.
you don't see too many of those around, and
No.
it's kind of interesting and brings back a lot of good memories when you see them. I grew up playing on lumber piles. His dad did the cutting of the trees one winter, and then the next winter they'd go out and saw and make lumber, and then he hauled it home. If he didn't have the logs at home, then he had a planer, and they'd plane them and build whatever he wanted out of them. So I grew up playing on lumber piles. The smell of that wood fresh cut, oh, that's nice. I like that smell. Fresh cut wood, nothing like it.
Uh-huh. And I come in every night after being in the shop, and I smell like wood smoke.
Wood smoke and fresh cut wood. It smells good.
And it would depend, the smell I would come in smelling of wood smoke would depend on what kind of wood I was burning.
Yeah.
Cottonwood or aspen, they both smell fairly close to each other. Smells different than spruce or a burning elm. I've been burning a lot of elm and some cottonwood. So they both smell different. The smoke does.
Yep, it does. It really does. So anyway, we hope you enjoyed our adventure and hopefully I can get some more video as we pile this out of the truck at home. Stockpile it.
Yeah, I've just been trying to figure out where we're going to stockpile it at. Someplace? Yeah, there's a good place right there. Someplace.
Someplace, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. Well,
I'll catch you all later.
Yeah. Have a good one.
Stay real. And take care.
Bye.
Bye all.